They want us sick. They want us fat. They want us weak. They want us medicated. They want us extremely easy to control. The red dye, the dyes in general in the food, it's extremely problematic. And I've been aware of this for quite some time, obviously. And for the last, I would say 3 years where red dye was on my radar of awareness, I made the decision to continue to incorporate at one of our products, a red velvet protein bar. About 3 or 4 months ago, I had to pull the plug. It's one of our most popular products.
Such an awesome product, dude.
Yeah, so you've had it. So you've had it.
Of course.
So look, so the thing is though, as you know, if one was to consume just that, you know, we have it on the menu once every 6 weeks.
Yeah.
You would be fucking fine. But obviously, it's not setting the best example. And with the natural evolution of the company, we decided to, unceremoniously retire it, and we replaced it.
Yeah.
And do you know what we replaced it with?
No, what? Hopefully it's apple pie bar.
The carrot cake. The new carrot cake protein bar, 340 calories, 21 grams of protein from grass-fed whey protein made with organic ingredients and prepared fresh every single week. You haven't had the carrot cake yet.
Unbelievable.
Brother, let me just tell you, carrot cake is my personal, that's like my favorite. Like if I'm gonna eat shit, it's carrot cake. Preferably carrot cake with ice cream. You can't always get them. You can't always get the tandem. But I told them, I'm like, look, I would love to have this come to, but I didn't know if it was possible to make a clean product taste comparable to that. Of course, my team, Culinary Assassins, fucking figured it out. It's amazing. And
it's awesome.
Yeah, we'll have to get you some ahead of the next time.
Sure.
Yeah, now that I put it out there.
Dude.
But so I took red dye out there because, or off the list. And I think really what inspired me to do that wasn't just the knowledge that I had. I guess in my mind, I was like, it's okay because they're eating our food. It's once every 6 weeks. It's such a small amount.
Yeah.
But what inspired me to actually do it is I got a DM from somebody who told me, actually, I'm sorry, he didn't tell me. He sent me a picture of his kid eating the protein bar. And the reason that kind of like hit a nerve is because if you read and do the research on the dyes, they're really fucking up children's cognitive development and cognitive function. There has never been more children prescribed to Ritalin, Adderall, Vyvanse than any other period in human history. And obviously we know that most, if not all, is going to be linked to their diet, to the foods that they're taking in. I mean, you can't even call that food, right? Because they put it in all the cereal, and that's what,
chemicals, dude.
Unfortunately, that's what parents are feeding their children. And I just implore anybody to watching this to just get the children's cereal. Just children's cereal does not need to be in your kid's body more than once a week. Yeah. And I would even argue that that's completely unnecessary. Like it's just not, like if you want to do it as an occasional treat, I'm not trying to tell you how to raise your fucking kid. Right. But a child should not, under any circumstances, be on stimulants. They should not be on Adderall. They should not be on Ritalin.
No.
What happens when children take Adderall and take Ritalin and take these drugs that are prescribed for attention deficit disorder? In a lot of cases, they end up with depression. In a lot of cases, they end up even being able to focus less. Yeah. And also, it secretes their natural growth hormone production. It does not do that in adults, but it secretes their natural growth hormone production. And there's a lot of research, a lot of studies that have shown that kids that are taking these stimulants actually end up stunting their own growth. They stunt their own growth because of the fact that the stimulants secrete their natural GH production, which as a child, your GH is super important. I mean, it's super important to your physical development, your cognitive development, everything.
We're in a battle, man. Yeah. We're in a holy war. We're in a war for our souls. And you obviously, again, going back to what we've been saying on the show, you have to become radically accountable. You have to take personal responsibility. I love to use this term. You have to become literally the proactive scientist of your own health.
Yeah.
Right? Like if you don't do that in every step of the way and all the things that you're involved in, you will succumb to the evils of society because society wants you a fucking sheep. They want you a gelatinous blob. They want you ignorant of the ways of optimization. And it's, again, incumbent on you as a man or as a woman listening to the show to take radical responsibility. And again, as you said earlier, to become intentional with your actions. We always, as people, we have two choices, right? We can react out of fear or we can respond out of love. And responding out of love takes intentionality. It takes focused thoughts, conscious words, and massive action.
Right.
And that is the only option we have in today's society, because if you don't do any of those things, you're fucked. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, you nailed it. The thing is, what you just said is exactly what is happening in the world. They want us sick. They want us fat. They want us weak. They want us medicated. They want us extremely easy to control, because fat, weak, sick people are a hell of a lot more likely to be compliant.
Exactly.
Like, they're contaminating our primary food supply. The water is fucked, right? The water is a huge, like I said earlier, guys, there's precisely 0 levels of tap water that are safe for human consumption.
Yes.
Now, to the jerk off that is going to comment, I grew up drinking water out of the hose. You probably did.
Dead.
Yeah. You're not only you probably brain dead and poor, but times have changed. This isn't 30 years ago. This isn't 40 years ago. Everything has fucking changed. But the fact that the whole system is rigged against you, the fact that they want you medicated and fat and weak and lazy and compliant, that should fucking inspire you to want to do the exact fucking opposite.
Totally.
So take responsibility. Recognize that your life and every facet of your human existence, especially your health, is nobody's responsibility but your own.